well worth. What is that?
Oh.
What?
Is that where Matt's going to be calling in
Final Fantasy IX?
That is Final Fantasy IX. It's covering up the part of the overlay, though.
I think they're aware.
Yeah.
That we shouldn't be in Final Fantasy. I mean, wouldn't it be much better if it was Final Fantasy IX for Hope? Like, wouldn't that be an improvement? Just play Final Fantasy IX?
It's the only one I haven't played.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the only one I haven't played.
Well,
I played every other Final Fantasy.
Okay. I mean, don't you do a thing where you play video games on stream?
I do, but boy, that would take a long time.
I mean, what if you didn't care about any of the side quests or getting all the items? Probably not, then.
What if that were the case?
What if you could play a Final Fantasy game without finishing the game without 19 ethers in your inventory you've never cracked?
What if I could do that? What a world that would be.
Yeah.
What a great world that there's no way in this world or any other resonance where that is the case. Not a chance. Not a chance can I play through that whole thing. I'm doing Yakuza Like a Dragon right now. I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing that with my friend Meredith Gerber, and it's a great frickin' time. But it's going to take forever because we only get to play about 2 hours a week.
Oh.
And we can't decide what we want to do anytime, so we're just like, Dragon Card.
Yeah, but once you're done that, you're going to be close to retirement age, and then you'll have a lot more time.
You know what? That's true. That's very true. That's very, very true.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can start planning.
Yeah.
In 20 or 30 years when you're done Yakuza.
I'm trying to cut down some of my other responsibilities with the publishing stuff so that I can spend more time hosting the publisher's stream so that I can play more Yakuza.
So you can finish Yakuza
like
before.
Pretty much. Like,
well, like Yakuza is the ultimate game because it incorporates every other game.
Every other game.
Right? Like, yeah.
Frickin' Virtua Fighter 5, I think, is just in it. Just the whole thing. It's just there. All of Virtua Fighter 5 is in Yakuza Like a Dragon. You can go to arcade to play it. Darts, you can learn how to play 3 weird Japanese games. Yakuza is such a great... It's perfect. It's perfect.
I've heard the pitch that Yakuza is aimed at middle-aged men who can only buy one video game per year.
Yes.
And need to play every video game.
Yes. I would say, I mean, middle-aged, anybody.
Okay.
I mean, it's for anybody. It's great.
Okay. Yeah.
Ian, your friend and mine, Ian Horner, introduced me to the series over on Tilty House, and I have never looked back, and I will forever be grateful.
All right.
Jacob,
yes.
Have you mastered Mahjong yet?
Mastered Mahjong? No, definitely not. Not mastered.
Oh.
Barely learned how to play.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's mostly because you can play Mahjong in Final Fantasy XIV.
But how are you going to platinum the Yakuza game if you don't get all the Mahjong achievements?
I have only ever platinumed one game. I've only ever gotten all the achievements in one game alone.
Which game was that?
Viva Pinata.
And then you're like, well...
I'm done.
Did it just not fill you with the kind of joy you were expecting to get out of the pinata?
Well, I mean, it kind of... In this one case, it did, because I made a goose and a pig... I'm sorry, a candy-filled goose and a candy-filled pig make the beast with 2 backs. And then they made... Because this is one of the achievements. And then they made a half-flying pig. But one wing was really big and one ring was really small. And it kind of loped along. And I named him Cannonball, and then I got the achievement when it was born, and it muled out into my garden and began to flap about. That was nice, because I got to celebrate a birth, and then I shut the game off forever.
You're like, all right, my child, I have brought you into this world, and you shall fend for yourself.
Your name is Cannonball.
So basically the plot of Eraserhead.
Cannonball's coming back for you.
Probably.
If I remember. Okay.
It's going to be the Reaper that takes me to the great beyond.
As you're just booting up Final Fantasy IX after you retire.
It's finally time to play this one.
Not so soon, Father. I have come for you.
You may be my creator, but I am your master.
Wow.
Very good. Viva Pinata is a good game. I like games where you just set things up and then watch them go. Like tower defense games. Do you like those?
I've played There Are Billions.
That I haven't played.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Because I love a tower defense game. Like, I love a tower defense. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it even counts as a tower defense game. I feel it does.
I mean, do you get to set up a bunch of stuff and then things run at it and
Yeah.
explode?
Yeah.
Great. Good. That's what I like. Yes. Here, you have 15 minutes to be clever, and then you get to see how clever you ended up actually being.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, that's my thing. And I used
Okay.
to play a ton on... I had a Windows phone for 7 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's a choice you lived with, eh?
Yeah, I stuck right with it. Yeah.
I mean,
Woof.
somebody had to buy one outside of Redmond.
Hey,
right?
it
Yeah.
was me. I had the flagship, that bright yellow one. I loved them. I literally, I really truly loved them. They were great. Like, the hardware was awesome. If I could put clean Android on some of that
Right.
hardware, fantastic.
I've heard Zunes are actually kind of like highly sought after now, of all things, because
Zunes?
Zune.
Yeah, because they just play music.
That's
They're
all they
basically
do.
bulletproof.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually.